Hello everybody. This video is on your website settings. So basically consider this as like your company settings, which covers names, addresses, anything that you to do with company logos, hours, social media, so on. So, first section here is your company information. So you have your company trade name and your company name. Your trade name might be different. You might be a ACE Limited Corporation and you have a different company name. Most of the time it's going to be the similar. This is very important. This is your trade type, and we talked about this in the getting started video of why this is so important. So if you haven't watched that video, please watch it. Of course, phone number, emails, address, so on and so on. Now, if your company is VAT registered, you can turn this on and enter in your company information and your VAT information, and that'll show underneath the footer. Next section is what you want to show on your website. So I don't want to show my phone number on the website. I don't want to show my email, just let people use a contact form. So these are sort of toggle settings for the what you're showing overall on your website. Next thing is of operation. So you can actually set this to show, don't show hours or message, show hours alone, show just the message and hide hours, or show both. And what that'll do is show your hours of operation, and then you can actually have a sentence down here saying first Saturday of the month we're actually closed, but it gives them your hours of operation, but can also have a message down in here. Also, you can use this for maybe special closing hours for that week or something like that, like maybe it's coming up to Christmas. You can put in a message in here saying, you know, you're going to be closed from this date to that date. So this is sort of just a generic message that you can leave. Next section, of course, is social media. So if you're not using social media at all, you can actually toggle this, and that globally turns all the social media off on your website. Social media that you might use, and we'll add some more in here. Say you're only using Facebook and Twitter. You can go to the other ones and just mark these as not used, and then add in your proper link to your Facebook page and a link to your Facebook or your Twitter page. You can also test these links over here just to make sure that it's going through correctly and everything is good. Next section here is your SEO. Now, we talked about this in the getting started video. I can't stress this enough. If you haven't watched that video, please watch it. So adding in all your SEO phrases. So anything that you might do and you want to, they're sort of like keywords, but they're phrases. So stuff, maybe fish delivery or all sorts of stuff that you can put in here. Next section. And this is what your sort of page shows up in Google, or the top tab. So right now we have your company name and your trade. So you could put anything here like, you know, welcome to or whatnot. And this is you can sort of see down here, this whole description is what you see up here. And your title, of course, is what you see here. So we have a nice little logo to explain that. This is your company logo page. So the first one up here is for Twitter cards, Apple home screen, stuff like that. This is a fixed ratio icon. So if we were to go take and let's just upload anything here, possibly let's just upload this. This is a fixed ratio. It has to be square. So if we upload this, it's going to give you a new Twitter card and home screen icon. Like I said, fixed ratio, but this one does not need to be transparent per se. Your next one is your little, this is the little icon that would show up in your tab on a browser tab. So if we went in here and let's just grab something like this leaf, this also has to be a fixed ratio. So you can see now it's added a new icon. This one does not need to be transparent. The only one that really needs to be transparent is your business logo. So let's just go upload a business logo, and we'll use the same image as what we had. This can be any sort of ratio. So it can be square, anything that you want. You want to make sure that you get this as close to the edges of this icon as you can. You don't want to have a lot of extra space. And when you upload that, we've replaced it with the same image. But that's what will show up on your nav bar or your footer or whatnot. So best results for this one should be a transparent PNG image. So that's basically your user setting area. So just think of this as your overall business settings. Next video, which will be sort of an overview of the website content, is coming up next. Thanks a lot, guys. See ya.